Are you ready for this, Red?
Yes, I'm ready.
Come on, it's been a couple of weeks. Give me some more energy.
I'm so ready!
I can't hear you.
I'm ready!
Welcome to the Time Patrollers podcast. I am your host here. One of your hosts, Henry Zalton, and we got here our boy Red Demonic here. And
hello.
Yep, and we're back with a Time Patrollers podcast episode. There's been a lot going on, and I'm ready to show up all the new stuff. Where to start? There's been so much news. We've been kind of waiting for a bit because of season 2, or no, sorry, the next season 4, right?
4. Yes,
yeah, 4. 4 was rolling around, and so we were just kind of getting hyped up for it. So with the new season coming, there has been a lot of changes, but the first part is, I guess, to break the news, even though I hyped up the new season coming, is that unfortunately it's been delayed. It's been delayed till a month later, which is, a lot, but we'll make do. Yeah, like with the new season being delayed, they did drop a really good patch notes. For now, we have a lot of buffs to basic survivor utilities. Usually ones that are underutilized, like well, I don't know if that one's underutilized, but SOS really got a kicker upper there. I don't approve of it because I prefer to fight, but that's just me.
Nah, I'm running away. Screw that.
Oh my god.
Nah, screw that. Listen, if there is a level 4 cell and you're a level 1, you need SOS. There's not gonna be any cubes anymore if you have no.
Yeah, to be fair, it does give, if multiple people are there on the time machine, like that needs your help to get, having a few people to speeding out to pick up a few people might be worthwhile. Like, it's not the least altruistic thing you could do, but it's close to the bottom there. But yeah, previously it was going to be probably like a week now from the original end of season or so. Let me see. It was 9/21, so actually, yeah, like pretty much like 2 weeks from now. But it's been pushed back to the end of October, unfortunately, October 31st, which is fine. They can prep for Halloween stuff and for the Breakers anniversary, because it's going to be out for over a year, about mid-October. I forgot what the original launch date was, but yeah. So it's been pushed back for about a month, but they did satisfy us with a decent patch. I am not complaining. So we'll briefly go over that and then move on to some of the stuff that came along with the patch. As of now, this is, I think, the last day of the event to get your token. So sorry if you missed that by the time it goes up. But yeah, it was for some God Destruction clothing, Beerus's outfits, some TV tokens, all the goodies. Spirit, all worthwhile. Zenny, don't forget Zenny.
Free Zenny, yeah.
Yep. And I think tickets for season 3 as well. But with that, let's go through some of the patch notes. They have updated Cell to increase his key detection skill level 2, extend the duration of his key detection, and also increase the effect of it, which is, I think, a bit odd. I think Cell had it pretty well, but I don't mind it because I think so. The raiders that got buffed were Cell and Majin Buu, which I don't think is too bad because they were definitely pushed back because Vegeta and Ginyu have been snapped. And I think I kind of like it this way. It's like, if the raiders are broken already so far, why don't we make them all broken? And also, let's crank up the survivors more, baby. Like, let's push people to their limits. And you'll see when I go back when I go by that soon, because some of the numbers that have been added in this patch has been quite insane.
It's like I like to say, very oh no. It's a very oh no.
Yeah, like, I'm kind of hyped because, yeah, Boo got some big buffs, and honestly, he deserves it because it's been hard for Boo. It's been hard knock life. But yeah, they increased the amount of energy that Spopovich can gain. His Drain super attack, when it hits a target, will get more energy, even from Summon Yamu. It increases the amount when his melee attack hits and when finishing off survivors. And also, his Resurrection Passive skill, when powered up, is increased. I only know what most of those mean. I don't know actually know what his resurrection. I think when he gets revived, but I don't understand what he gets from that. I'm not a Boo player. Well, I'm not a
Uh,
Raider player to be honest.
Basically, whenever he regenerates, when he explodes, he basically can regenerate faster. That
Oh.
also with that, it also means like the animation for his resurrection is faster as well.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, a lot of buffs for his overall level 1 and gets him pushing off earlier, which is fair because honestly, like a lot of characters or raiders have gotten like passive leveling up, like Goldo in the Ginyu Force, um in like Vegeta and stuff, where it's like Cyberman like has a time limit on things. So I guess speeding him up's not too bad. Um, and it's also like Spopovich is the weakest part of Boo because he's the one that can like die the most effectively. Luckily now they gave him a separate HP bar from the other ones post GNU launch, so he has the ability to survive if our Boo gets more HP back, like pretty much a full health bar back when he levels up. So you kill Boo or you don't, just like any of the other multi-stage raiders. But yeah, so survivors, we got a lot of buffs, like change camouflage's active skill, a lot of cooldown reductions. Cooldown reductions all across the board, unless I say otherwise. For change missile, Bancho fan, I've seen a few of them. Reduce durability of Mount Frypan, but greatly shorten cooldowns around like 40 seconds, which is insanely fun. A lot more survivors are using it, and it's popping up more often to help people survive. Definitely, it's a game changer. I used
Yep.
it before, but honestly, like you don't really notice the durability decrease. I don't honestly know how its math is calculated. It felt like it was always 3 hits, but it honestly feels the same, except for some abilities making it pierce through easier.
It
So
seems like you've got 6 hits now, usually.
yeah,
Well, I'm not sure about now. Well, it's going to be like
yeah,
3 or 2 hits now.
yeah.
Since the
But I
Raiders
assume
have
it's
been,
damage, like a
yeah,
damage number based on the Raiders level and stuff like that. And it
the
felt like
Raiders
less
have been
like that
like
before.
the Raiders have been a little bit overwhelmed by this,
Yeah.
and well, it deserved a nerf ever since it can also prevent some players from going through it.
So with that, we also have sort of Scouter active, which is I don't know who's using Scouter active, but you know, it feels really bad using the actual Scouter item because I realize I think only works within 100 of the range units. Because yeah, I was able to detect the raider within like 160 from like visibly seeing them, but the Scouter was still not picking up the man, and it was
Yep,
awful.
yeah,
Um,
it's really bad.
yeah, fake death has been reduced. I actually haven't seen the reduction in fake death used in play. Item search has
Uh,
been reduced. It's like 14 seconds at like level 10 ish. That's why I have it at for searching for items for the events. Um, increase effective skill and shorten cooldown for listen. So good for people who use listen. Probably around the same as item search, to be honest. And honestly, it listen was like a really bad skill. So give it all it needs. SOS is insane. They buffed that one up to a lot. I actually don't know the number, but I think it's um what is it? What is it? Actually I don't have the numbers for that one. I have the numbers
I
for a
don't
lot
have
of them, but I
either.
don't use SOS. Do you know?
Uh, I don't know that much. I think it's about like you get like a 25% increase speed with
Okay.
SOS.
As it before, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably
so
a lot more. Yeah, I wish they put numbers on these patch notes, but yeah, we'll have
that'd be better. Yeah.
yeah, you can see some videos around that people actually archive it better, but we're trying to just give a brief coverage of everything.
Besides
Princely
that,
Pride
we
gets
got
more change power when you're finished off.
hmm,
That's not a cooldown reduction. Reduce the time needed for time patroller's duty. This was my favorite one. So I think it used to be like 200 before. You were able to down a key in like 20 seconds. I used to time it myself, like 20, 23 by yourself. It's been buffed to 700%. I don't know who's running these numbers, but like, howdy? Like, hello?
they
Like they
like
were just like, let's
survivors.
add a few hundred here for this one.
Yep. And don't forget, they're also increasing temporary retreats as well,
Oh
increasing the
my god,
speed
that
and the
one was
revival
so
speed.
fun. I've been having so much fun with this patch. Like, not gonna lie, like this patch has been genuinely fun. I think making everyone more broken was just the icing on the cake that made things more like just entertaining. It has been quality time. So yeah, real quick, time controllers duty, back to that real quick, 700%. Like I was doing a key and it was like going from like jank ass like 5 megabytes per second to like 300 or something. It was going fast when someone ran up and like started plugging the key, just one person, and it just like I don't know, like quadrupled in speed by itself with that one person. It was insane. But yeah, 700% is a lot. But yeah,
Yeah.
the movement speed for um uh temporary retreat is about like 200% ish, around like level 14. Like this is from the numbers that I have on my head. That's also the hard part, knowing what like level they are at. But yeah, I have mine's around 14, and yeah, it's about 200%. I don't think it increases your maximum mobility, but it feels like I'm normally walking with
No.
it. Like it's not slower. I feel like I'm walking like a normal person, or like a person on sprint carrying that carrying a body around. It is hilarious. I've been
It's really slow half the time. But now you can actually combine it with Whist's passive.
oh
The
yeah,
one
that
that,
one's really funny.
yeah,
The
you
the
combine it with
drop,
Whist's
right?
passive,
The
go really fast. And you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
actually hide your friends really, really fast.
It's so fun. Yeah, you can just kidnap a person. It is ridiculous. I run a full support 10-day build. I got first aid, um, Dragon Clan healing, uh, temporary retreat. Like I just have a bunch of like support stuff loaded in the kit. The insta revive, I forgot what it's called.
First
And
aid?
what's up?
Oh, no, you're talking about Instant Revive. That's 10 days thing.
Yeah, yeah, the upper one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one, the active version of it. So yeah, I have like all that. Like it's just funny. I forgot what the other ones. I think I have sprint and um yeah, I can't recall the last one, but yeah, it's hilarious. Um it's I ran into a game where I revived like 5 people, and one of the revives was at the end of the game, and I picked up that he died near the time machine, and Cell was on our ass. So I started reviving the guy because I'm literally insane, and reviving the guy on the time machine, and started running around the time machine like you usually do to evade him and like speed up the time machine. But instead, I was just reviving this guy around and just like dragging his body around, evading the Kamehamehas. He's blasting them because he's also doing it with other people, but he was targeting us a lot in it because he really wanted to stop me from doing what I was doing. And yeah, like I actually got the guy up while evading. It's pretty fun now, and it's much faster at hiding people. Like even if first aid doesn't pick him up fast enough, like at least I'll have him out of the position. I had an oolong drag me out of the corpse. Like it's literally body snatching. It's hilarious. Like I thought Ginyu was the only one had that skill, but apparently everyone else does. Um, but yeah, they reduced the how long the effect lasts when caught by a raider while using the key control passive. Only while active hiding. That's the recent like key control effect to like hide you better, which I assume they buffed Cell and buffed that just so you can use that one more. And then oh, actually I didn't know, but apparently they also increased the revival speed when moving with temporary
Yeah.
retreat. I didn't know that because yeah, we've tested this before, and when you revived and moved people, it would slow down the revival. But now it doesn't, or at least with first aid it doesn't. It was going, I think it doesn't at all, because when I'm running first aid and rolling them and drag or stop, it's reviving them at the same speed, which is honestly hilarious now that I realize that's fun. Um, it is a good time. Good to be a healer in this game. But yeah, they fixed some bugs and like same issues. Blah blah blah. We're done with that. But yeah, now for the last of the patch. We got new train spears. We got Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and what is it? Super Saiyan 1 Kid
And,
Trunks.
yep. So you say one kid trunks.
Let's
And two new
go.
active skills as well.
Yep, let's show
Vegeta
them
can
off.
get his one ability that he uses a lot and still loses in anime. If you know he's using it, you know he's losing.
Yep, it's I don't know how well it does, but yeah, it's there.
It's actually really good. You can
Yeah.
actually break the Raider's shield with that really easily if he's stunned or anything.
Nice. Yeah, and in the new actives, we have a rapid fire key blast I'm showing on screen. You shoot multiple key blasts that are powerful when you're Dragon Chains, and a new passive, which is Galagan Master. I got both of these in my pulls, which is great. Uh, Honestly, Galagun Master is the funniest thing. Um, to have two Galaguns on one glove is absolutely insane because of the amount of damage it does, especially on early level enemies like Goldo. Like it might be worthwhile to take just to wipe a Goldown or get the max, the more bang out your Galagun. The Raider won't expect a second one. I almost guarantee that because you don't have the downtime of like dropping the first Galagun. You just do a second one off the first the glove because there's usually a little downtime when the glove falls off your hands. It like pops off like a smash ball item. Um yeah, and rapid fire key blast is cool. It's an active skill. It does some damage while you're in um survivor mode, not charged up, and more damage on charge. So another kit for your skill, or skill for your kit. Sorry, for your autos. If you don't like your autos, this could help you out there. What else? What else? I've tested it a bit. It does have a relatively low cooldown, so it's good, but the damage doesn't feel that great as a normal survivor. But I think I used it on a level 2 cell, but maybe against the Guldo it might pop off. Try to find out. But yeah, it's pretty good. Just more options to fight back. Definitely a lot for this batch. Is just more options to fight back. And then the next one is Kid Trunks, Super Saiyan 1. So if we go to the thing, he has pretty ordinary skills. The only new one that he has achieved is what is it called? Flashy Mischief and Rare Rate Boost for your drink, but also Finish Buster. I think that's a super attack, which is just a tap input a ball attack. I think it's pretty fast though. I've seen it in combat. Have you seen much of it, Red? The Finish Buster?
Yeah, nothing right now, sadly.
Oh no, but have you seen the Finish Buster? I was asking.
Oh yes, I have seen Fist Buster. Yes.
Yeah, have you seen it used much?
No, no,
Yeah.
not at all. Actually, it's mostly just
Okay, yeah,
been
because I've seen it in
waiting
game a
on
few
Double
times. It
Buster.
seems fast. I don't know what like the speed is on like all the ball attacks. Um, Double Buster's on him, and that's always a poggers one.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, Flashy Mischief increases the number of rocket launcher uses by 1, so 4 rockets in your golden rocket launcher is kind of
Which in
silly.
that case, if you have two, you have a full set of 8.
Yeah, Jesus Christ! Oh my God, I didn't think about like 8 rockets. That's no bueno.
And the same with Gallic Gun. If you get Vegeta gloves, you can also get 2 charges with Vegeta gloves.
Yeah,
Meaning, if you get 2 of them, you basically get 4 Vegeta gauntlets. And if you're facing
it's
Goldo,
so
you're killing
much
it.
damage because that's practically a super attack in your hands.
Yeah, it's a
That should be
rapid
the
super
add-on
attack.
on Vegeta's like gloves. Like honestly, he gives them out to everywhere. I once walked into a house, I think, or no, it was one of those Frieza ships. Opened all 3 boxes, all 3 of them Vegeta gloves. They were just surrounding me like a cult. Um, I
You
left
want?
them there. I left the family together because I had a full inventory. And then yeah, last one is the rare rate boost drink. I think it's like all right, good for your world champion's daughter or granddaughter perk runners. It is when purchasing a cooldown drink from the vending machine, there's a low chance that you'll receive a rare cooldown drink, which is depends on the numbers. I haven't seen the rates yet. I haven't even got it yet, but um
Yeah, I ain't get them yet.
hey, more energy. Like honestly, they give you more tools to fight. Boost
Mhm.
sleep is a recent one that was added, and you get to sleep on the job and get like a good chunk of energy back. The last set was really good too. But yeah, that's pretty much it for it. Um, Red, any of your thoughts on anything else from this set?
No, that's pretty much it. Besides, half the stuff here are really powering up the survivors this time. I'm actually perfectly fine with this.
Yeah, I think we're gonna skip this side event because I talked about perk of the week because I think my perk is definitely temporary retreat and I talked a lot about it. It is hilarious. It is so funny. Give it a try. I don't know how much it scales with movement speed, but like, hey, try to max your movement speed. Like, I don't know, like movement speed, dirt, sprint, temporary retreat plus like what's a good movement speed like. I think there's a no sprint's in all terrain technically. The Wii thing. Yeah, just hit that and see how far you can take a man. just kidnap a man. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much it. There. good luck on the event. I think last thing to say real quick is that with this event ending and also delay, they also mentioned that they're going to try to run another event for the end of the season, plus their stream mid October. The stream's probably going to show off the new content for season 4. And that's pretty much it. Like, stay hyped. We'll be back in like a few weeks and see what new stuff comes on. They might drop another trans beer. We'll see. They don't usually drop them, but we might catch you guys for the event and talk more about events. But yeah, thank you again joining me for this Breakers Time Controllers podcast, Red. Anything else you have to say?
Buff bubbles, please.
Oh my god. Yeah! Oh my god. I can't believe they didn't buff Bubbles! Oh,
Buff my boy.
yeah. Please, save him. And let's time out. Bye-bye.
Bye.